Hi, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie. You're listening to Not-Stalgia, where we play the hits of the 80s, 90s, and today. Also, if you're a mom at work, this is not B101.
Is it called? I don't think B101 exists anymore.
I don't know if they have B101 in other places, but B101 is the station.
They don't have it here either.
That moms at work used to listen to.
It doesn't
And it
exist.
would just play, like, Madonna's Lucky Star on repeat.
Over and over again. Yeah.
Awesome.
And it was definitely a local station. Well, not local, but it was the tri-state area, maybe. I don't know.
I had a bus driver who would play it all the time.
It was a good intro. I liked it. Good work, Kate.
Thanks. I live for that kind of
It's
praise.
an A for effort. So, Kate, you used to work at a French bakery, correct?
Yes.
And there were French and Belgian comic books there, correct?
Sure, yeah.
Right? They would line the walls and things for the kids to read.
Yeah.
Did you ever see one called Achilles Talon? Achilles Talon?
No.
He's like a big, bald, fat guy with a big round nose.
No.
No? Because I figured he would be kind of... What was there? Which characters were there?
I don't remember.
Asterix.
Yeah, definitely Asterix.
Who's the other one? There's like one other famous one that I'm blanking on. Oh, Tintin.
Sure.
Yeah, the little redheaded boy. Yeah, with the dog. So, Achilles Talon, or Achilles Talon, is that how I would say it?
I'm really not sure.
It's supposed to sound like Achilles Talon, obviously. It's like a goofy thing.
Achilles heel. Talon is heel.
Yeah. He was a character in this Franco-Belgian comic made by a guy named Michael Rainier. Michael, I don't know.
Michel.
But Michel?
Yeah.
But he went by the name Greg. How would you say Greg in French?
Greg.
Okay, so it doesn't change. So his pen name was just Greg, one word. Okay. He wrote this comic from 1963 to 1999 when he died. And for some reason, in America, when they translated this in around the 80s and they brought it over here, they changed the name. I love when this happens. I really don't. I actually hate it. It's kind of like Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. They bring it over to America and they're like, oh, these dumb Americans, we're going to have to change the name. So as if we couldn't understand Achilles Talon, they changed his name to... Walter Melon.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right.
So
let's keep going.
His name is Walter Melon. The name of the show we're going to watch is Walter Melon. All right. This show aired on France 2 in France, CITV, I'm sure you say CITV, in England, and my favorite channel in America around this era, the Fox Family Channel. The other show that we watched from this channel was Donkey Kong. Remember that?
Oh, no.
This is not 3D. It doesn't feature singing. It's just a clever adaptation of a French comic strip, and this aired from 1998 to 1999. It only ran for 2 seasons.
And you liked this a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, I would say I did. I haven't seen it since then. A lot of the shows we do on Not-Stalgia, I have seen since then, and this is not one of them. So I'm really curious to see if this has any legs.
If it's not good, is it going to eviscerate you emotionally?
Not quite. It's not. Sure? My whole identity doesn't hinge on it. When we do the Ren and Stimpy episode, that one, yes, but not Walter Melon. So in those 2 seasons, they made 52 episodes. And here's what's really kind of unique about this show. In the first season, every episode, there's 2 mini stories like most shows we watch. One of them is like a parody of maybe like an old fairy tale or like a classical piece of literature. So there's like a Sherlock Holmes episode, Okay. There's like a Robin Hood, things like that. Little Red Riding Hood. But
I get it.
The other... Sorry,
there's a lot of examples there.
I'm over-explaining. The other half of these episodes, though, would be parodies of like current day TV shows and movies. So they would do like a Power Rangers spoof, or X-Files. The reason I liked this is because there wasn't a lot of parody on TV targeted at kids. At least I didn't find much at this time, so I thought that was really interesting.
You were desperately searching for parodies targeted at children.
Like, this is around the time I discovered Weird Al, I really liked that, and Mad Magazine. Like, this kind of sort of weird subversive spoof I found really interesting and fun, especially the fact that they did a Power Rangers spoof. Like, that was pretty current at the time, Okay. Now, in the second season, though, which we're not going to watch today, they switched to all history-based spoofs, which, I lost my interest. However, I wanted to show you one of each, but the history ones I cannot find anywhere on the internet.
Okay.
They're all in Russian for some reason. So we're sticking with the season 1, more media-based parodies. And the premise, really quick, is that Walter Melon and Bitterbug are heroes for hire. So they get hired, usually to fill in for a hero, like a Power Ranger or a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle or whatever. Ready? We're going to watch season 1, episode 4. First part is The Mask of Zero. Second part is Windiana Bones and the Temple of Doom? No, the Temp of Doom. All right, so let's watch, shall we?
I cannot refuse. Chimichanga has kidnapped my father. If I ever want to see him again, I must marry him.
Your father? Now, hang on, Donna. You can't marry your father.
No, Chimichanga.
What? Your father wants to marry Chimichanga?
No, you fool! If I don't marry Chimichanga, I'll never see my father again. Oh, my. The Masked Avenger is great for action, but when it comes to La Cabeza, forget it.
They just keep saying, call Walter Melon. It sounds like those structured settlement commercials.
There's a Star Wars.
I can already tell you I'm not going to like this. Why is the Joker here?
So yeah, the villain does look a lot like the Joker, right?
I'm just not following this. And I don't know if it's because it's
Zorro.
dubbed over from French or if it's just not good.
Why not both? Oh man, a classic back of pants rip open and you see someone's underwear. I can guarantee you that would have made me laugh when I watched this in 1998.
It's because you were a simple boy. Why do they keep saying chimichanga?
That's the name of the bird.
Oh, God.
No, Chimichanga is the villain? I don't know.
Is this like what people think they look like when they dress up as Zorro is like real Zorro? But then you dress up as Zorro and like your tummy's out.
Around Halloween, there's a lot of Walter Melon Zorros walking around.
Wow, this is really empowering for women. Why is he talking like this? He talks like Droopy the dog. This is genuinely low quality. Everything we've seen on Fox Kids.
Fox Family.
Fox Family, Fox whatever. Fox,
it's only 2 things.
Fox Extended Genealogy. Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
They've both been French shows that have been dubbed into English. Isn't that interesting?
Maybe for you. I can't believe you watched this instead of going outside.
that clip, I could put that in any episode we've done so far.
Did the Fox Family Channel produce anything of quality?
That's one of the main questions guiding our podcast. You know, every 20 episodes or so, we do a Fox Family show, and one day we'll discover a good one.
I really don't think
They
so.
aired Pee-wee's Playhouse reruns.
This makes me feel good, you know? Because, like, maybe French children were just as simple as us.
Yeah, you like to think that they're
Like
sophisticated.
evolved.
Yeah, really, they were watching this garbage.
Really urbane, like, awesome kids who, you know, walk along the Seine eating a baguette. No, they're sitting inside, cramming this into their eyeballs.
Achille Talon.
I legit cannot follow any of this.
The storytelling's not great.
You really liked this, didn't you?
When I was 7, I did, yeah. In 1998.
When I was 7, I would have picked this apart just like I'm picking it apart today.
It's very true. I believe that.
I was a jerk. I was a jerk kid.
With good taste. Let's not forget you did like Captain Planet,
What, now
though.
they're dancing? What? So, the princess just watched that guy dance.
The evil guy who
The
kidnapped
evil
her and held her against
then
her
was
will.
like, oh, actually, I will marry you. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's not great.
We're up to our neck in problems here, guys.
It's not the best.
You guys must be mistaking me for someone else. I am here to...
Steal this, I presume.
Only if it's the map of Ooh La La that leads to the mug of Macedonia. Hope I don't have to say that 3 times fast.
I suppose you know why the mug is so valuable, Mr. Bones. But for those in our audience who don't, slide, please. This vessel was King Midas's favorite. Legend says there's an inscription on the mug that tells you how to make gold from water.
Very informative. I'll take that.
Doesn't look anything like Harrison Ford.
No, they really didn't try.
Everything hurts. This is not good. I hate to be negative,
Oh,
but this is the worst.
I hate to be negative. If I had more spare time, I would go back and find 2 hours worth of clips from other episodes.
Now, here's what I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you.
Negativity.
I am here to tell you that there's, like, no continuity. Like, there's nothing that I'm following. You know what I mean? I'm not following anything. I'm not invested in any of these people. I mostly just want them to go away.
Perhaps the big issue here is, like, good parody and satire is like meant to make a point about the thing that it's a parody of. This just is parody for the sake of parody. They're like, let's make an Indiana Jones episode. There's always like a
busty brunette woman
singing on a piano in this episode.
She's basically the same woman. They're pretty much interchangeable.
To be fair, so's the villain, though, you know? Same green-haired guy, he just has a different name every episode. So maybe he's being objectified too, right?
He's not.
I like how the other characters don't know that he's not really Indiana Bones.
It's the man of 1,000 faces. Yeah, I got nothing. Why is that man polishing his egg?
My question is, why are they calling it a mug?
Because kids can't understand what a chalice is. It doesn't give children enough credit. Feels like my face is melting. Let's not forget that part of this entire plot is a woman reading something wrong. Love when that happens.
I'm gonna go on the defensive here.
Uh-oh.
She's the one who found the inscription. She is smarter in this storyline, even though she read it wrong, than Walter Melon, no?
I would argue that here's Tyler, here to defend all men, using a 90s cartoon.
I'm just saying, she was the only one who even was able to find the inscription.
She's like, ooh, reading's hard. Reading's really difficult.
I don't know the word for golds. I thought it was said gold, but it said chicken.
Isn't that funny? No, it's not.
So Lawrence of Arabia came in and took her away.
Oh my God. Critiquing shows is difficult. I don't know if I can do it.
Tell us what happened, Kate.
Yeah, I got this show's number.
Can you even summarize these two?
No, because there was nothing to summarize. It was a total non-event. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. And
go ahead. Why don't you summarize them?
Well, it's hard. There's some sort of Zorro thing where like the girl's dad got kidnapped and he had to get him unkidnapped, or else she had to marry the bad guy.
And then she married the bad guy anyway
because he was a good dancer, and that it's pretty abusive. And then Indiana Jones, and I don't really know what was the story there. Bellhog, which is bellhop in this. Ha ha ha! What a great name change. Ha ha. He stole a thing to get a thing.
So what we're saying here is, wonderful listeners, go outside, call your mom, literally do anything other than watch Walter Melon.
As a kid, I think I let the fact that it did these parodies make up for a lot of the faults. Because like that's the only thing it has going for it. The fact that it's doing parodies. And maybe in 2018 that doesn't seem as unique because everyone on YouTube can do parodies anytime they want. But there weren't that many outlets to get parodies like this. Especially, maybe not this episode because Indiana Jones had already been out for quite a while when this came around, but like the more up-to-date ones like the X-Files and the Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I thought that was pretty cool. But the storytelling, not so much. The jokes, not one joke landed. There was and there were lots of jokes. It's not that they didn't try.
There were plenty of non-jokes.
Lack of trying, but yeah, I'm sure something's lost in translation too, but the whole thing...
It's not good.
This is like a -10 splats. Although that might be a good rating. I don't understand how your splat ratings work.
I have no clue.
This maybe gets no splats. I'm pretty disappointed. This is why our show is called Not-Stalgia, for shows like Walter Melon.
All right, guys.
We're gonna watch something good next week. I'm kind of a little bummed out.
You can find us on your favorite podcast delivery platform, including Spotify, Anchor, iTunes. Podcast Land.
That's not one, but it could be.
Stitcher. What are the other ones?
I think you've named enough. I can't think of another. There's like Breaker. I use this app called Podcast Addict. That's how I get my podcast.
Okay, that's pretty good.
We're on there.
If you're trying to help your mom find it, just tell her hit the purple button on her iPhone 4S for podcasts. Just, you know what? If each one of you showed this to your mom, we'd have double the listeners.
That's true. So the mission this week is share Not-Stalgia with your mom. Say, Mom, remember that show, those shows I used to watch that you would roll your eyes at?
And she would say, oh, these are terrible.
And then she can listen to us say how terrible they are, or how good they are.
It might be a great bonding experience for you.
Yeah, I like this.
Any significant older lady in your life. Doesn't have to be a mom. Could be a female guardian.
Could be a coworker.
Grandmother.
Susan from HR.
Auntie.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do. You can find us on the web, www.notstalgia.org. Email us your suggestions. Give us another Fox Family show from the 90s. Preferably one that's good. Not-Stalgia@AOL.com.
You can find us on the Anchor app. Leave us a voicemail.
Oh yeah, send us a message. Yeah. We love messages. No one sent us a message to suggest this, and maybe I'm realizing there's a reason why.
All right, guys. Walter Melon's out.
Fox Family's doing the Morning Scramble Stretch. Monday, while you're on vacation and in your PJs, we're stretching the Morning Scramble to fit in more cartoons. Like the Three Friends and Jerry Show, Donkey Kong, Walter Melon, and Animal Crackers. Celebrate your week off with the Morning Scramble Stretch. Monday beginning at 9/8 Central on Fox Family Channel.